Hey, welcome back. Today is day number 16, and the prompt for today was rocket. So this was an interesting one. As I was kind of looking over the past heroes that I've done, I decided to do, well, initially I should say I wanted to do another superhero. And so, as you can see here, I was kind of sketching out a dude that had like arms that could shoot rockets and then had like fins that he could use also to like booster himself as well. And so, but I wanted to, he was going to be in essence very cyberpunk. So he had like a barcode on his head and he had like seam lines in his eyes for the cybernetic augmentations that he had and all that kind of stuff. But looking at all the past kind of sketches and stuff that I'd done for the month, I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do a villain instead. I haven't done quite a few. I haven't done that many villains, and so I decided on doing a villain. And so here you can see that I'm sketching him out, and a lot of the same aspects of the prior design have kind of been incorporated into here. So he's got fins to help him fly, and but then he's also his arms and legs are kind of detached in a sense, and he's got like these things that help him. Pardon me. Help him perform different tasks as he's going about his evil missions and stuff like that. And so, but as you can see here, he's kind of magnetized to a ballistic missile. And so, uh, but yeah, this is, I wanted to do him more as a super villain rather than a hero. So, but yeah, we'll get into more of his backstory and powers and abilities here at the end of the video, so be sure you stay tuned. But as you can see here, now I'm starting to kind of color him out and stuff like that. And once again, he's a cyborg, so you know parts of him are flesh, and then the other parts are obviously metal and robotics. So, but I thought it was kind of cool. I wanted to put him on like an actual ballistic missile, kind of riding it like those old World War II movies and stickers and stuff that they used to paint on the sides of their airplanes and bombers and stuff. You know, people like riding bombs as they go down and stuff like that. And so, and I remember there's like an old black and white movie, and I don't even, for the life of me, don't remember what it was called, but I've seen clips where it like shows this dude in a cowboy hat as he rides a bomb down after they drop it, which is pretty epic in my opinion. So, but yeah, just kind of finishing up here. Got his kind of his green underlying power that is housing or powering his cybernetics and stuff like that. So now I'm coloring out the missiles. But yeah, this one I'll have to say was a fun one to do. I got the background going, and I color. I'm pretty sure I colored the smoke. At least I hope I did. But yeah, this villain was kind of a fun one to do. He's it's one of those things that as I've gotten kind of into a groove of doing these heroes and trying to dream up backstories and powers and abilities for them, it's gotten a little easier. And with that ease has kind of came down to that I've been able to enjoy kind of putting more into their powers and abilities and backstories and stuff. So kind of building this little universe of different heroes and villains, which has been rather enjoyable. So, but anyway, so that was for today, which was day number 17, and it was Rocket. So, but let's, oh, sorry, this is day number 16. I apologize. So, yeah, day number 16, Rocket. So, this hero's name is ICBM, or what people like to call him is Icebomb. So, backstory. So, the backstory for this guy is when Earth was first invaded. Pardon me, let me start over. When Earth was first invaded, and so when I'm talking about the invasion, I'm talking about like the same aliens that invaded Earth that I had discussed in the other heroes and villains that I had discussed earlier in the month. So when Earth was first invaded, many evil parties sought to align themselves with the invading forces to get personal gain. One of them was an evil dictator from the Middle East. He promised the alien forces a way to penetrate Israel's defenses. In return, he wanted to be augmented with cybernetic alien tech to bring about his own world order once the aliens were finished. So once again, this was just an evil dude that sought power and all that kind of stuff. So like all evil dictators and people that want to overrule on other people. So, but let's get into his powers and abilities. So for ICBM, his powers were, as promised, the aliens performed a very painful and disturbing surgeries on him which gave him powers he sought over his enemies, which were mostly the United States and her allies like Great Britain, and especially Israel. The powers that the aliens gave him via the cybernetics are the ability to control military computers, including the chips that guided ballistic missiles. So obviously this makes him a very dangerous person if he has the ability to control the ballistic missiles and stuff that are fired. So he also has the ability to switch out his appendages for other weapons via the biomagnetic field installed where his hands and feet used to be. So as you can see, as I had explained earlier, his hands and feet have this augmentation that if he wants to switch out one of his hands for a missile launcher or a machine gun or an energy blade or whatever, if he wants to switch his feet out for rockets, or as you can see here, he's got his feet with magnetic capabilities, or if he wants to switch it out for wheels or any number of things, he has the ability to switch these things out. So, but there again, there is day number 16, or am I right? Yeah, day number 16, which was Rocket, and this villain's name was ICBM, or Ice Bomb to those who know him. So thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video.